Fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on Facebook.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one incredibly awesome ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1. I'd like to welcome to the racing show tonight with me, I've got Eli, Layla, Owen, Chase, Cam, and Camden. Welcome to the racing show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let's talk about your racing careers. Where did it all begin for you guys?
No path was first. I started first, and we got into the racing season. And in the middle of the racing season, my brother Camden wanted to start racing. And then at the end of when we were about to start racing, my cousin Owen wanted to start racing, and then my cousin Layla wanted to start racing.
Very cool, guys. So what was it like for you guys to climb in a race car for the first time?
Starting off in rookie training, it was good. Layla was getting first a lot in rookie training, and then I was getting second a lot. And sometimes, and usually when we were there, Chase was watching us and helping us with our cars for rookie training with me, Chase, and Layla. Camden.
So Camden, what was it like for you to race for the first time?
What did it feel like to get the car for the first time?
Good.
Was it scary?
No. No.
Were you scared to race for the first time, Layla?
I was a little bit nervous because before the racing season, I wasn't really big into racing or driving things. I was definitely nervous about the season, but once we started, it was fun.
Okay. So how about you over here in the green shirt? Were you nervous for the first time?
I went into it, I wasn't very nervous, but then I made it about 20 feet onto the track and spun a full circle, and that's what scared me.
Yeah. How about you, dude, over here in the little green shirt?
It was nervous at the time, but as soon as I got into the season, it wasn't that scary anymore.
Okay. So do you guys have any big racing events you guys have got coming up that you're going to be racing at?
Our home track national.
Our home track nationals is coming up
Okay.
at Susquehanna.
Okay. All righty. So have you guys ever raced in a national event before?
No, not yet.
It's going to be quite interesting to be in a national event. I've talked to a lot of kids that race in it and says it's a fantastic time. You guys will have a blast. So who are you guys?
Second year.
Go ahead. Would you say, Layla?
This will be Chase's second year at the Susquehanna Nationals. He raced
Okay.
last year.
Very cool. You have to show them how it goes there, Chase. Show them the ropes. So who are you guys as racing heroes? Who's the racing guys that you guys look up to?
Danny Hamlin in NASCAR.
Okay. How about you, Layla?
I don't really have a favorite. I just watch and learn from whoever that I can.
Okay. Eli?
I'd have to say Dale Earnhardt.
Okay. How about you, Owen?
I think it was Ted.
I don't really have one. Same as Layla. I just watch.
Okay. Chase? Chase, do you have one?
Oh, you're Chase.
No, I don't have any.
Okay. Okay. So in Camden, sorry. Yeah. So what do you guys want to race after you get done racing the series that you guys are racing in now? What's going to be your next step? Have you guys put a thought into that yet?
Probably outlaw.
Okay. Outlaw carts?
I'd like to eventually get into a shifter cart.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Yes. So who do you guys have for sponsors?
We have Nate's Baits, Epoxy Dots, Unlimited Plumbing, and Elefat. And then we have two podium sponsors, Rob Harris and Corey Barnett.
Okay. So are you guys still looking for sponsors?
Always, every.
So ladies and gentlemen, you want to get some sponsors out there. You want to help these kids out. Get a hold of Wire Nuts Racing. They would appreciate the sponsorship on their race cars. As far as when they get further into their career, and as far as now too, you can help them out now too. So let's talk about, okay, what are your guys' racing numbers? What's your race car numbers on your race car?
We all have 9 except Eli.
I'm 98.
He's
Okay.
98. The rest of us are 9.
Okay.
I'm 9J.
Okay. Very cool, guys.
And I'm 9L.
Okay. Very cool.
I'm
Very
Todd.
cool.
He used to race 4-wheelers and 3-wheelers, and when he used to race those, he used to be the number 9. So we all decided to go with 9.
Okay. So what's one of the worst things you've had happen to you so far in your racing career out on the racetrack? Have you guys been in any accidents at all, or?
Most of us are fortunate enough to not have any serious accidents. I've hit the wall and broken an axle 2 times.
I just broke my axle yesterday. I was up in 5th with a bent axle, and then
He was managing to pass cars.
but then I spun out. And
Yeah. So none of you guys have had nothing really too serious happen as far as injury wise. I've seen some pretty wicked accidents, and I'll tell you what, a lot of them drivers are pretty lucky. Those guys are pretty lucky, definitely. So, do you guys watch? What types of racing do you guys like to watch on TV when you get a chance?
we usually watch Formula 1 on TV.
Okay. Do you guys watch any dirt racing on TV, like dirt track racing at all?
Yeah, on my phone, I'll watch a lot of Outlaws. I'll watch a bunch of like Outlaws and late models on my phone. I would watch 410s on my TV in my room. Those are really
Very
fun.
cool. Tell you something, guys. Out here where I'm at, we have kids as young as 12 years old running full-size dirt stock cars out here. How crazy is that?
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, and they do 80 to 90 miles an hour wide open on half-mile tracks. Yeah, definitely. So also, what do you guys have for racing nicknames? Do you guys have any racing nicknames?
No.
Not really. Not yet.
Okay. How many victories do you guys have racked up so far in your racing career?
We'd have to count.
I only have 1.
One? Okay.
I've been racing for 1.5 years.
Okay.
I think I have at least like 12 or 10 wins.
Okay.
I have 7 podiums. I got my first win yesterday.
So do you guys have any superstitions, like things that you won't do on race day, like hey, you won't get into cars a certain way or anything like that?
My car used to be like a foot taller than the one I'm running right now, so I'm still trying to figure out how to get into it comfortably. I'm used to like just sliding in. Now it's a little bit more difficult, but I'm getting used to it.
Okay.
Right now I'm running a medium bull rider, but then Camden's gonna go into that, and I'm gonna get a large bull rider this week.
Okay.
Possibly.
Then we'll have 3 large bull riders and then a medium bull rider.
I
Okay.
drove a large bull rider that I ran yesterday.
That's been my car since last year.
So Eli, what kind of flat cart chassis do you have?
I have an EKS cart,
Okay.
125 two-stroke IME Leopard.
Okay. Okay. So what kind of big races do you have coming up with your flat cart?
It's just the normal races down the track. I think there's one more Maryland Sprint Series race.
Okay. Yeah, out here where I'm at, guys, we have races that pay $10,000 to $15,000 a race, so that's pretty huge. And some of the guys out here that race out here where I'm at, they have a couple guys that I know. There's one guy that I know, he spent $60,000 on his race car alone.
He's won a couple races.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's your guys' schedule look like for the rest of the season? You got a national race coming up. What's the rest of the season look like?
West End Regionals coming up soon. We've got the Susquehanna Nationals. We've got a few Hagerstown races, a few more Susquehanna races. That's
Okay.
it for the rest of our season.
This year we're trying to get to as much tracks that are near us as possible.
We want to have a lot of track time.
Yesterday was our first time at West End, and
We would love for you guys to come out here eventually, but I'm trying to work on getting, a quarter midget track or two out here for you guys. It's out here we really don't have a lot of quarter midget racing, but we do have a lot of dirt track racing. Out here where I'm at, case in point, we have 60 plus dirt tracks out here where I'm at. That's pretty huge. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely. Like I said, guys, good luck to you guys the rest of the season. Hopefully you guys can rack up a bunch more victories. At the end of your season, I would love to have you guys back on again, talking to me about your racing career and stuff like that. Do you guys have anything you want to say to the kids to help get them in a race car?
Just have a lot of patience. Patience is so important when you're in a race car.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you very much. Thank you guys very much. Do you have anything else you want to say to the racing fans out there?
Come watch us race at Susquehanna. That's
Okay.
Speedway.
Thank you guys very much. You guys have a good night, and I will catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board with us tonight. Again, because tonight we're going to add a little extra segment into the racing show. Later, this is like new co-host, Blake Stafford. Welcome to the show, Blake.
Hey, Josh, thanks for having me.
So, Blake, I'll tell you what, this is going to be pretty awesome having you on the co-host side of things now with me. It's going to be pretty cool to take this to that next level, with you by my side for this whole thing. So, definitely, it's going to be kind of cool to see where this goes.
Definitely. I definitely think it'll be a good time and cool to see where it all goes. And I'm sure we'll have fun doing it.
Oh, exactly, definitely. And I'll tell you what, we've got a lot of guests lined up coming up. Our schedule is pretty much action packed all the way up until like October, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all. Do you know any big name guys off the top of your head that are on there, or?
We've got some quarter midget kids coming on. I'm gonna try and get Andy Smith on board with us. Andy Smith races East Coast Sportsman's out there. I'm trying to get that one kid that come out of quarter midget that's racing East Coast Sportsman's out, that 13-year-old kid. I can't think of what his name is, but he's racing
Tanner
East Coast
Van Doren
now out there. Yeah, Van Doren. I'm trying to get Van Doren, but I haven't had much luck getting Van Doren on board yet.
I seen he's running a modified now occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to let you come on board and help find some drivers too. That would be pretty awesome if you could do that also. So we could kind of collaborate on this deal. So yeah.
I'm at a racetrack at least one night a week and sometimes 2 nights a week, so I'm sure I could find someone.
Okay, alrighty, cool. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna go places. I'm thankful that you come on board, and when I asked you to come on board and and be my new co-host for this racing show. So definitely it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yes, of course, Josh. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this and be a part of it.
Yes, definitely. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce my new co-host, the Joshua Throttle Racing Show family. Blake Chaperone is going to be in the hot seat with me from now on. We're going to be talking to drivers from the United States and parts of Canada about their racing tours with mine and Blake's help. So just wanted to introduce him in here, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah. So while I got you on here, Blake, how'd you do last weekend in the racing?
We don't talk about last weekend.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, it was one of them weekends. I mean, it wasn't bad. We had speed and whatnot, and we drove from 15th to 9th and 5 laps, and 21st to 13th or 14th and another 5 laps. But I spun the car out on my own, and it got bent up pretty good. So we're in the process of putting that back together right now.
Okay.
I tried throwing it in hard on a guy on the bottom, and I had it too far rotated in the center of the corner, and there was no looking back. It was one of those, oh, we're gonna lose a lot of money now.
Yeah. Last weekend the team I helped out with, we struggled to do quite a bit. We chased stuff all night long. They really wet the track down like way too much, and you literally chased the setup all night long. We couldn't even get it ready for the future. We're just like, yeah, this is just not our night either. So, yeah.
Yeah, water's an important part of dirt track racing, and you see some people put too much water on, and others put not enough.
Yep, exactly. But
Everyone's
yeah, Blake, I
got
just
their
wanted
own
to come on board
mindset.
and welcome you to the racing show family.
Yeah,
But
thank
I
you
wanted to
for
come on board and welcome you to the racing show family, Blake. So,
thank you for letting me be a part of the
Yeah.
family and do this with you.
Fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on Facebook.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.